Texans rebuild, and this is what we got going today. As you can see, Texas Joe is over here ready. We're gonna hit this long start and put it in full effect. So, week 3, as you'll see in just a minute, uh, the Texans versus the Carolina Panthers. As you can see, it was a 24-21 game. Let's go back and do a little recap on this one real quick. So what we had in this game is we had the general manager slash assistant coach jump in, take over the controls, and push the Texans through to a big victory. Along the way, this is what we ended up with. Our rookie quarterback came off of that first game of the season. And that first game came in, finished with 5 interceptions to 2 touchdowns. So we really wanted to bring that down going into the next week, especially coming off of that loss, even though that rookie quarterback in Indianapolis. Let's highlight this guy. This guy was phenomenal. Darnell Ward from Stanford, man, was unbelievable in this game. So poised, so focused. These guys believed in him down there in Indianapolis, man, and he pulled those guys through. DJ, even though he kept us in it all the way through the game till the end, man, we eventually succumbed to the fact that we just turned the ball over too much in that game. Came back out against the Ravens, as you all saw, and that game was incredible. I mean, Lamar Jackson, 146 QB rating. Man, this dude was phenomenal in the air and on the ground. But DJ kept his poise in this one. Only 2 TDs, but no picks. Phenomenal. Exactly what we wanted out of our game 3. So, as you can see, we also got 100 yards rushing out of Jonathan Taylor, and he equaled the number of carries of J.K. Dobbins. But, man, the defense was stifling Dobbins, even though Lamar made up for it with 3 carries, 43 yards, almost averaged 15 yards a carry, with 25 being the long. So as you can see, he was very impactful on the ground. Now, DJ, seeing Lamar moving the ball on the ground, had to come back and put some yards on the ground himself, grabbing the 11 yards per carry average. His long, 13 yards. So as you can see, he was pretty consistent. And we came out, assistant GM takes over the team going into week 3. Man, it was a little rough from what I heard. I didn't actually get to see it myself. DJ still averaging 2 touchdowns every week, but stacking the INTs up again with 4 picks. All right, so right now we sit at 9 picks, 6 TDs. Not the type of start that we wanted for our rookie, but we're glad that the team is sitting at a 2-1 start. We're about to take on, boy, juggernaut down there at LA. Those Los Angeles Chargers, man, those dudes are stacked. We hadn't even looked at their team yet, but man, I didn't even realize Jonathan Taylor, the workhorse in this game, 29 carries, 143 yards. No wonder that dude wanted a little time off from practice this week. And coming back behind him, DJ also added 2. But the defense, once again, against a stellar running back, man, came through, holding him to only 43 yards off 12 carries, no TDs. Outstanding job for the defense out there. So let's go and let's take a peek at what we got going on now. As you can see, we set it up and we started it, but we had to end it before we even kicked off to go get food, and then we're about to bring it back. So we got these Texans about to get ready to take on the Los Angeles Chargers. Let's take a quick look and see what the Chargers team looks like before we get this one going, just so we can see what we're up against and we don't go into the game blind. All right. Let's actually go here. Let's look at it. Let's look at it from a stat standpoint. Let's see who's performing over there. Oh, look at DJ, number 10 in the league passing. Nice job. Look at, oh, Jonathan Taylor. He's trying to get Man, that contract that dude is offering, asking for is unbelievable. So as you can see, we got a top 13 player at all positions right there as far as yards are concerned. We got, let's see how they look as far as TDs. Okay, he's 27th in TDs, 91st in receptions. Oh, that's the tight end that's sitting up there. Oh, unbelievable. Oh, we didn't even realize it. Oh, DJ sitting with such a poor QB rating, last in the league. Oh, that's not great. We don't want to see that. Let's jump in and see what the Chargers are doing real quick. Let's pull up the Chargers, and here we go. So we got the Chargers. Justin Herbert, 914 yards passing. Okay. He's chucking the rock around a little bit. We'll see where he ranks. Is that in the top? 914. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 8. Couple of slots ahead of DJ. Ah, that's where Desmond Ridder went. Okay. We'll see you soon, Desmond, I'm sure. Let's look at these quarterbacks that are here. Josh Allen is number 1. Baker's at 2. Sam is sitting over there after taking his coach to the Coach of the Year and being the Rookie of the Year in New York. Matthew still balling down there at the Rams, balling at a high level. Oh, Trey Lance taking over the reins in San Francisco, and he is running with it. Aaron Rodgers just traded from the Texans after being picked up in free agency, bringing the Texans some picks, some well-needed picks. It's sitting at the number, what, 6th position? Nice job, Aaron. Way to just go in there to Atlanta, man, and just take over. We love it. Now you got Trevor Lawrence sitting here at number 7. You got Herbert at 8. You got Ridder at 9. And here's our guy, DJ. Woo! At number 10. This guy right here, we kind of got some love for him, too, especially because we ball out with him in our other league. That's 11, 12. Man, Pat Mahomes, you know, that's Patty, man. 11. Then you got, all right, my guy, Dakota Prescott. And there's another traded quarterback. Traded to the Green Bay Packers. Look at how this all came together. The Texans trade Davis Mills to Green Bay. Pick up Aaron Rodgers, trade him to Atlanta, and look at the quarterback sitting up in here right now. Outstanding job. We really love what we're seeing in that. Let's get back to what we were really trying to see here. All right, who else the Chargers got that we got to look out for? Let's see what their running game is doing right now. So the Chargers sitting here with Austin Eckler with 191. Okay. Herbert will pull the ball down. Hadn't been as effective as some of the other quarterbacks as far as his average. Kelly has a few carries. Blasting game. And they've even let Jake Fromm get in on the rushing action. Now, this is what we got to stop. We got to stop Keenan Allen and the rookie. Woo, this is the best player in the draft right here. Keshawn Butte. They tied in Eric Ebron and then Mike Williams bringing it up on the rear. Mike just like, man, what is going on? This rookie is phenomenal. They also throw the ball at Eckler a little bit. So these dudes are really getting the ball around on the even keel. Boy, that's one of those tough assignments out there, man. We're going to have to be really sound in everything that we're doing. Let's see what we got over here in downs played. So once we start looking at downs played, the top 2 guys right here, Cody Ford, Matt Fiedler. So both of them are doing a pretty good. Actually, we look a little deeper. We see 4 guys that's been starting almost every snap, it looks like, for the offensive line. All of them are doing pretty good. All of them have sacks, but look at Corey Linsley. No sacks today. And that's where we try to get our pressure from, is straight up the gut. So it's going to be a battle to see what's going to happen between Lindsey and our guy Oliver. That's going to be an interesting matchup. Let's go over here to the defensive side and see what's going on over here. Kenneth Murray leading the team in tackles. Khalil Mack leading the team in sacks with Joey Bosa right behind him. Both of them are averaging under a sack a game as of right now, going into week 4. Actually, Bosa averaging a half a sack a game right now, and Mack just a little over that. interceptions. Derwin James only has 1 pick this season. No sacks, no tackles for loss. Let's see who's getting those tackles for loss over there. We got to keep an eye on that guy. All right, so it's Bosa, Sebastian Joseph Day, Austin Johnson. Okay, it's getting the work done on that. Let's see what's happening on these forced fumbles. They forcing a lot of force. No, Khalil Mack got 1. All right, this early in the season though. No blocks, no defensive touchdowns, no safeties. Okay, so now we got an idea of what we're dealing with out there. So those Chargers sitting at 1 and 2, and we can kind of see they haven't been overwhelming at this point. But man, we can't go off of here, man, taking these guys for granted. We got Oliver coming back. He got hurt in the practice going into week 3. He's coming back. So the assistant GM hadn't even been able to see the type of impact this guy can make. But boy, we've seen it. We've seen it, and we love what we saw the whole way. Let's pick our uniforms because we're going to stay with the playbook that we roll with. Let's not roll with that. Let's not roll with that. Let's go with something like that. Is that what we want? The all blues today? No, we don't. Let's stay with what we like. We're going the battle red. We battling it with red today. Battling it with red. Let's go see what they said as we battling red. Let's go to work, fellas. Let's get this thing rocking.
Today, from San Antonio, Texas, it's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the home team taking on the Los Angeles Chargers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
Yes, we do.
Like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25.
Boy, that young safety trying to keep his spot.
So a net gain of 1 there. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020.
We do not need anybody else coming in here, Coach.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass. That's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Herbert on first down now. Ebron with it over the middle. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Come on, way to... Oh, don't push him back forward.
35, good for a gain of 5.
Dang, Blake.
Well, this defense for the Texans, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And every defensive team that we talk to, They spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football.
Let's go, Oliver! Let's go. Way to stop that play.
Great defense at the
big play.
Going to stop him short of the first down. No gain on the play there.
There we go.
And it likely forces
well, at least in the run game, man, you beat that dude, Lindsey. Ooh, you pushed that dude back so far. Big play.
Aaron Sipos on to punt as he'll get this one away now. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It'll be a net of 39. 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And what a performance in his last game. A couple of touchdown passes. That was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything.
It's the only thing.
And that's what he hangs his hat on after last week's game.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get this one up to the 26. These are his numbers from last week's contest. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Second down, another run with
Ooh, tried to get up in there.
A couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points, you give yourself
big
a
stop.
chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game.
Ooh, boy, that one could have been blocked.
Dumping it to a back, and he's able to run with the ball. But you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people.
Look at that rookie receiving punts.
Getting their feet wet early.
All right,
Just 34
folks.
yards on the punt there, no return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
5 yards remain on second down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Rashawn Slater, first-round pick in 2021, guilty there. A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The Texans here on third down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Herbert.
Oh.
And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen.
Big catch, Keenan.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Going back to Allen, he's got him again. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That catch is number 819 of his career. It ties him with Hall of Famer Steve Largent,
who did things largely below the radar. Not this guy. 819 catches, that speaks loudly in volumes.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Herbert.
What?
Here it's complete.
Come on.
And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming
Wow,
up as the
big
tackle
catch,
made at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal from the 3. Here's Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Well, that was my man. I saw it.
His third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Nagar is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5.
Oh, that's on me. That's on me. My bad. I didn't realize they were going to kick it off.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Back to throw here. And this one is incomplete.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Uh-oh.
And this is recovered by the Chargers.
Oh, man.
Spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close. And it's not
big
something
sack.
you can imagine because the amount of time that
Big play, Aiden.
in practice, talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning. They got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again.
Touchdown! Eric Ebron with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chargers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Second and 4. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds.
Come on,
get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Try to punch it in with Taylor. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back can get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. 7 yards, the pickup there. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll go down at the 28.
Shut him down! Shut him down! Let's do this!
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Not much there, only a yard. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Gonna throw deep for the end zone. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 20. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 2nd down and 3. Here's Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read a receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Who made that play? You want to see it? Was that you, Cashman? Nope. Who is that over there in coverage? The rookie, Jennings. Oh, that's such a big play, Jennings. All right. That's a huge play, Jennings. We needed that one.
As he'll kick it away for the second time. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit. Maybe featuring other people touching it for a while. And then you get a chance to come back to it when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On second down, here's the wonder. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now a play fake here on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here's second and 10. He'll look to throw. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance.
All right, fellas, we need a big play right here.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly. And
into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 41. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question, because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coaches.
There we go.
Now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Come on, Button. It's your first one of the season, man.
Texans are going to take possession as they've got it at the
There we go.
42-yard line. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing, because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
Back to throw now on first down. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
8 yards on the first down completion. Ahead of the chains now, second and 2. They'll look to throw here.
Whoa, what's the pass interference?
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they
Come on, man.
in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
Whoa! Come on, JT. What's that?
Recovered by the Chargers. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
Looking sideline, incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Herbert now. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
It ain't easy out here, fellas.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He'll get this to Eckler. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Herbert operating from the red zone. Flush to his right.
Come on.
Get rid of it. He's taken down.
Woo. Boy, if that would have been anybody else, boy, we wouldn't have caught him. Good place, but
I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But
yes!
And it's intercepted at the goal.
Huge play. Yes! Hey, was anybody throwing?
Interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now back to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. It's hurry-up mode time for the Texans, hustling up to the line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And he gets it down to the 32. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They had a great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Now it's Herbert. Caught by Allen. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make them punt it. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright. And they're denied a chance at 3 points.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. So we come upon half. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here again.
All right, definitely not how we wanted the first half to go. 3 interceptions. Wow. It's a rough start right here, fellas. Let's see if we can get back in here. All right, we got our GM coming in. He gonna put a little pressure on us. Boy, these dudes are, man. Oh, Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa are incredible in here, man.
Be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't.
Well, these dudes got coverage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up.
It's tough to be the team that got coverage and freaking pass rush. Look at that. That would go. Ah!
Pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Wow. 4 interceptions. Boy, this is a rough game.
And a Charger TD. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think he'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with
4
that type of concussion.
interceptions. Then we might have to pull him. Man, boy, if we had. Thank you. Thank you. All right, here we go. Yeah, we're going to have to pull him. 4 interceptions. We got to sit him down. Man.
Extra point by Nagar.
And we're bringing in another rookie. That's the reason why we originally had Aaron Rodgers in here. It's rough.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Now it's Patterson. And they'll get him down inside the 27.
All right, folks, we're just going to have to lean on the running game now.
The carry by Taylor to start the drive. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
Big play, Green.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back.
Wow,
right
these
the
dudes got so much pressure coming.
Quickly,
We don't know what to
the
do.
line.
We are just shook in here right now.
And here's Green to throw on 2nd down.
Wow, surprised that one wasn't picked off.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Come on, man. Let's get back in this game. Fellas.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, my gosh. What coverage out there, man.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Wow.
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. To the right side to Eric Ebron. Give him 9 there on the 1st.
Come on, fellas.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
1st down, and they stick with Eckler.
There you go, fellas. Way to make the stop. Come on.
Here, 2nd down.
Let's hold them to a field goal, man. See what we can do. There's a lot of time left in this game.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Oh, that would go, yes. Just enough to get him off his mark.
Throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding.
Yes! Defensive play. Come on. Let's go. That's what we needed, fellas. Come on, man. Let's get our quarterback back in here, man. We got 2 rookie quarterbacks, man. It's only one that's going to be able to carry us out of this, and it's going to be this guy, man. We hoping that we set him down long enough to be able to get what he needed to be able to get us back in this game. Let's go.
Well, number 1 on the list of things not to do when you're up 3 scores in the 3rd, that right there, give the football away.
I love when you speak like that. You know how doctors talk about taking the Hippocratic oath, first do no harm? You just did the football.
My gosh, these dudes are hunting out here, man. Ooh, these Chargers are so serious.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
Good pick.
And now here's another interception. Picked off near the 44. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there, and he threw a fifth interception,
dropped Joey Bosa in the
coverage. I wonder if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Thank you.
And that gonna
Come on, defense. Y'all going to have to just win it for us, man. Any way y'all can.
2nd down. Out of the gun.
Oh, come on, man. You're right there.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. They'll get forward for 3.
Way to run into him, 99.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 16, Herbert.
Big play. Hutchinson, come on, man. Let's hold these dudes to a field goal. There's plenty of game left.
And it's 3rd down.
We know we playing horrible on offense. We know they playing great on defense.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
That was a big stop. Hold him to a field goal,
up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Nagar's kick is
all right,
good.
come on.
And the route is
3
on.
possessions, fellas. 3 possessions. Gosh.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive.
How many interceptions we got so far?
3
5?
points. Nothing to it, partner.
Ooh, get up in there, man. I thought you could. Come on, man. We need somebody that can make a play for us. Nah, let's get out of there. Let's just settle down and get 1 touchdown. That's all we want. 1 touchdown. We're not worried about a comeback. We just want 1 touchdown.
No, you just throw that out the window.
I think
That's all we want.
I don't
1
think
touchdown.
that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me.
1
Just go ahead
touchdown.
and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Gosh.
And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
I mean, when I say relentless.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Relentless.
On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Let's go. We finally got us a play downfield. Let's go. Come on. That's the type of play that can get us excited right there, guys. Come on. Okay, we got something funny happening right there. There we go. We see it. We see it. We see it.
Being chased out left.
Get out.
And he'll take this beyond
Good play. Come on. Keep him going. Keep him going. Keep him going. Come on, we need to save as much clock as we can.
2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Out right. And that's going to wind
Cross
up
the line of scrimmage.
However, we do have a flag. Let's check in with our referee.
Come on, fellas. Everything is against us, man. 24-0. In the 3rd, we believe we can pull this out, though. We believe, regardless of what everybody else believes. Nobody around us right now think we can pull this out. Nobody. We believe we can. You believe we can pull it? We can pull it out. Masterclass, the perfect pitch. Okay, I don't need that right now. I need
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now a give to Taylor.
Yeah, we knew it was 4 down territory. That's why we did that. Come on.
To the ground at the 26.
See what we got. What we got? Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot.
They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to have his running.
Come on, fellas.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Big play. Actually get a tight end over there.
They'll look to run with Taylor. Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere.
I don't know what they're doing out here, man.
Yardage to the 11.
We can't push, man, with a 190-pound wide receiver trying to play tight end. Why would y'all make that switch? Let's give him a quick break, man. Sit down. I don't have time to sub you out in all those different positions. Let's go. Just come sit down for a second, man. Catch your breath. No, we're asking a lot of you today. Let's get Nwagu in here, man. That dude is he's a special player for us. Let's get behind these big hog mollies, man, and start pushing these dudes around. Come on.
Give left side here for Nwagu. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
See what we can do.
This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal.
Yep, they are determined not to. We're determined to get one.
He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure.
Get out.
Right. And he'll protect himself at the end.
Let's go.
Here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They'll run for it. It's
Come on.
Nwagu.
Oh!
And he's not going to get in.
Why didn't he pick up that block? Gosh, man. Wow, why didn't he pick up that block? That's unbelievable, man.
To the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, if you're in the red zone, we're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give
Come
up
on, fellas.
6.
Come on, come on, come on. Boy, safety right here make it a little easier for us.
Great about what they got done.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. It's Eckler again. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line.
And Hutchinson got hurt.
Now,
Great.
after the running play, we've got a man down on the field.
All right.
While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Out from the shadows of their goal line, here's 1st and 10 from the 11. A handoff, it's Eckler. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 58 yards on the ground for him so far. A good gain on 1st, has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They'll try the air now with Herbert. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Foster Moreau, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Chargers look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Nagar now for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Yeah, pretty much.
So that drive, 4 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. They go play action here on first down. And here's a leaping catch. He pulled it in. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And nearly another interception.
Yep, nearly another interception.
But this time he couldn't hang on.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Pass caught by Collins. What a catch. And he's brought to the ground with another
Collins,
first
man,
down
that
at the
was a
Chargers'
crazy,
28.
unbelievable catch.
Back to throw again. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
I'm talking about firing it downfield. He's a warrior. He's a warrior. He's battling.
2nd and 10.
He is battling. Let's see what we got out here, fellas.
Back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21
Let's
or
go,
22.
DJ.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Keep battling, young fella.
Handoff here to Nwangu. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw here on first down. Finds his tight end Oliver here outright. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll look to run with Nwangu. And he is going to lose yardage here. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he
Yes,
throws.
he has. Yes, he has. Yes, he has. Let's see what we got, fellas. Nwangu, man, go sit down. Let's bring in Hubbard. Bring in Balaj. Let's let June get some playing time. Escobar. Bring in the fresh O-line. Let's let all these young guys get out here and get a shot to play, man. God.
This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. Balaj.
Big play. That's what we needed, the big bat, the big 230-pounder, man.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
And he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Once more, here's Eckler. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
Maybe.
Right now,
yes! All right, and the clock stopped.
Now after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded just inside the 20. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Texans back out there and ready to go. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
I don't remember.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll look to throw.
Oh!
Incomplete. The pressure got
Well, they had
to
2
him.
dudes on that dude going deep, though. I thought he had gotten over the top on him.
That is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. They'll complete this one to Collins. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 30. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their
What you thinking?
8-yard line. The disaster there, I mean, you saw it coming. The pressure gets knocked down, the interception.
Sometimes the best throw you make is the one you
Don't make.
Exactly. Take care of the football. He'll also learn how to shrug his shoulders, take the proper slide steps to alleviate some of the pressure. But occasionally, like the one we just saw, sometimes just hold on to the football and take the hit.
And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 84 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Working with 2nd and 5 now. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Herbert. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, you can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3 and out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the first down.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee. Herbert to a knee, and that should just about write it into this one.
And there it is, the standard symbol. Taking a knee means that one team won and the other one obviously lost the ball game. But now that team that won is 2-2. After the first 4 games, I think they're okay with a 2-2 start. Not overly happy, but at the same time, not depressed either.
You mentioned to me breaking down a season in quadrants. So the first quadrant is kind of a check, as you said, for okay. Not great, not bad.
Yeah, right now they're just holding serve. They look forward to their next 4. Maybe they can make a surge there.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense.
Huge win, Chargers. Man, we tip a cap where y'all dominated from start to finish.
That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Chargers, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll have another road date next week with a Kansas.
All right, let's figure out what city we're going to. Let's see if they're going to let us back in Houston after spending the season in San Antonio. Yes, we back in Houston. Excellent job. We are back in Houston. Yes, we heading back to the H. That's huge. That's what we needed. What these dudes signing our practice squad players all over the place. Yes, you can do it against the door. Not that door though. No, not that one. Cause it's gonna bang and disturb mommy.